I had circulated a questionnaire with all the parties, which is a compilation, which is a second compilation, which contains those categories. Because my lords put this to me that which categories were. After this order, I circulated a questionnaire with all the parties. Kindly have that questionnaire for a minute. I am just showing one for an example. Kindly see page 1. After the index, this is a questionnaire which all the parties sent to me. 39 have sent to me, about 300, but only 39 replied for whatever reason best known to them. But please see page 1. This is the questionnaire format that I made for everyone. And serial number 3 is important. Row number 3, categories, oblique categories under which the represented person fall. And there is an answer to it. I'm seeing page number 1, row number 3. And all the parties, at least 39 of them, have replied with their answers in this questionnaire to say that these are the suggestions that we want to make in this affidavit. These categories are summarized in one table as per today's cause list. That if there are 67 items, whichever party has replied to me, as per the item number of today's cause list, which category does that party belong to, I have put in. So this table completes the picture of the category in my respectful submission. That if there are 67 matters,
please give it to Mr. Goya.
Yes.
Let him further work.
Very well. Now, based on these suggestions, these 39 questionnaires, I have summed this up in 8 pages of my application.
What is that?
That application is the previous document that my lords were referring to. My lord would kindly come in that application.
All right. So we have to go through this.
Yes, indeed.
When can we have it?
My request is
Can I just tender this start to my lord?
3 weeks. May I request a shorter date if that is possible?
We have too many batches. We have reserved.
Subject to your convenience, not the shortest possible, we will be.
It is. We would like to accommodate all of you.
Yes.
But functional difficulties are also there.
I respectfully agree. It is why,
as learned counsel, we will naturally request constraints. With constraints, we naturally reject them.
May I make one more? I represent 1,300 people who were parties, petitioners, and succeeded as appellants. We are not parties in the SLP. We have filed the impleading. Would you please allow the impleading to this extent alone? Otherwise,
our view is, if the implead is not opposed, we will order it.
Yes.
Supposing there is any objection, we would like to understand the basic issues. Then exercise our discretion and order it. Definitely, we will give you audience.
Yes, Lord. May I then serve notice on the SLP petition?
Yes, please.
What
is your item number?
Look, in the first item, 14, I have filed about 5 impleadment applications. I will give the numbers.
Because likewise, there are others as well.
One at a time.
There is LP also.
We were parties. That is why.
Apart from the reserved and reserved,
yes, Mr.
We were all parties, but petitioners there, but not made parties in the SLP that is filed.
Yes,
so there are many persons like
there is.
May I request then? Notice may be ordered in all, depending on the objections your lordship may consider.
May I just submit one thing? There were actually 76 petitions before the High Court. The impugned order challenges, the petition, the first petition challenges only one petition. So naturally, the parties in 75 petitions have come here and they have moved an impeachment application. So we are those candidates who were there before the High Court, before the division bench as well as the single bench. But we have not been made a party because the petition which they have challenged is not we were not parties in that petition.
Yes.
So that is the
permission to file SLP also.
Can I make a suggestion? But after the state
looks like, though we are interested in hearing and completing it, there is little bit of divergence of opinion and resistance from that side. But all of you cooperate properly, we can inform these unemployed youth or employed teachers that this is what the courts of law can do or cannot do.
Please,
very much.
But the perennial lingering of hopes is not correct. Decide this way or that way, but decide it according to the law.
Yes.
So if at all of you cooperate, we don't mind taking it up on a Tuesday. We'll continue for Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday.
Very
That's
good.
no problem. That's no problem. Deeply obliged. So there is one on extraction. So there are documents like the backward commission where they have made the list as directed by the direction. Then I'll find it as an additional document. I'm not troubling you today.
Don't know. The expression, I am not troubling you today, has lost its meaning.
Look, I'm definitely not.
Has
I'll
lost
just
its meaning.
It will be
Without appreciating whether it is relevant,
It
now
is.
not relevant, just it is made and said, okay, I am marking my objection also. in it.
This is relevant, but I'll.
Sir, is it the stage?
Yes, Lord, it was
Today.
Not today. Not today.
That is what the court is observing.
I'm obliged. Lord. I sought permission.
That
but not
because
today. Not today. I restrictly agree.
in a batch matter, at least we have done homework for 1.5 to 2 hours. Broadly, we have understood. That's why we have assigned one task to Mr. Goyal. We have seen his papers also. Now we will take out these soft copies. A particular Tuesday we will begin. As we understand, this will go for 3 days.
Yes.
Mr. Goyal, when can you give the grouping of matters?
Well, if I have to, if this is the starting point, about 3 weeks will not be. Within 3 weeks, I will complete this. No, this is some of the matters. This is not all.
Right.
He says,
Okay,
2 weeks.
3 weeks. Now the understanding is list the cases.
If my learning group completes in 2 weeks,
Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's what we are doing.
not there.
Lord, please forgive us. It's our anxiety which is making.
No. Do you think we are losing our cool?
I could see that, Lord, which is why I
No,
apologize.
we don't.
That is impossible.
That last thing that can happen to us is losing cool.
Impossible.
Right.
We will be what we are. Can we dictate the order now?
Yes.
One line order.
Please.
At the giant request. List on Mr. Goyal. 3 weeks is on the higher side.
2 weeks. But I'll send the mail today itself and I will.
1 second. 3 weeks. We will list the case on 8th September. 8th September. List on what comes from the court is by referring to individual inconveniences, do not ask for time at all.
Please.
If someone has a problem,
Yes.
please make alternative arrangement and let that advocate argue.
Yes.
Senior advocate is engaged, AOR engaged, please do not trouble us in that fashion.
My lords, consider adding that one line that parties be ready.
Huh?
Parties be ready for arguments on the next day.
We know bar is always responsible. Normally what we see is they try to persuade, resist. But what falls from the court, 99% they fall.
Very good.
Yes.
But
These
I
things
know
we should not be writing in the order.
Very
you
good.
have kindly ordered me to notice on the.
No, nothing.
As
List on so and so date. In the meantime, you are the state council.
Yes.
Mr. Goyal, the learned state council is called upon to prepare the cases group wise basing on the prayer in this court or before the High Court / the grievance being agitated in the SLP. Furnish the list on or before. Please give a date after 2 weeks. We'll stop. The next step, while you give it, please mention and give it to us.
Yes.
Then we will direct our court master
To
to
publish
pass
this.
appropriate orders to registry to group them and list on that fashion.
List.
One more request.
Yes.
Before you file it in the courts app, please serve it to all of them.
Yes.
On that day, they should not come. I will not come in group A. We are not going to that clerical work at all.
Right.
may I make a request? The including parties could also be grouped because we are in those items.
Time may be fixed out on 8th September.
Your Lordship, kindly consider one IA in this matter. Your Lordship, my client is
Counsel.
suffering from muscular dystrophy. That is rare. Your Lordship, kindly consider he is sole learner of that.
What do you want now?
I want to implement notice in this case, in this IA.
We will hear you, serve a copy on Mr. Goyal. You will be implemented, you will be heard.
Much obliged.
You have to just remind what has happened in the court today. We will not deviate from our observation. We'll pass the order. Mr. Goyal,
Please.
looks like a strange and singular case.
Please.
Please get instruction. Next.
Oblige.
Oblige.
These 3 days, we will not be posting any other big case. Yes, this is the understanding.
Please, can I just make one request? So what has happened in this case, after every hearing, there'll be more IEs and more SLPs coming in, challenging the same very order.
Stop the argument.
So therefore, my lord, that may be at least in Lord may say that
We do not want to close the doors.
it will not, Mr. If it belongs to him, it may say as on date. Whatever has come till today,
No, no.
Lord, you may.
Mr. Goyal, what we call upon you to do is, the cutoff date is today.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Yes, much obliged.
Please.
At least
Cutoff date is today.
grateful.
This matter, what it has given, please put it on paper. So we immediately download the software. Instruct it. Go the process.
Item 11.
Alert, may I have